Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 25 of Features Edge, which is a mod pack by Landstrider, and we're here on Landstrider's Features Edge server, which is hosted for us by Aim to Game. And the weather is absolutely appalling today. And it's not nighttime yet, so I can't sleep it off. Is this... Oh, yes I can. Perfect timing. Excellent. Let's get rid of this. I've been doing some work. I've been working on a few things since the last episode. Been pretty busy at work, and so, you know, I've just been trying to get a few bits and pieces done in the evenings. I'll show you that in just a second. But I just had a little bit of an encounter with a very scary looking creature. I'll see if I could show you the clip right now, actually. So I was just building away, and I'll show you this stuff in a bit, and this thing sort of appeared and surprised me, but we managed to kill it. But it said when we killed it that we had unlocked it as something we could summon. So, you know, I've actually had that a few times with different mobs, and I'm kind of curious as about how that works. So we can actually craft this summoning staff here, and I think we might actually be able to do that. Do we have the microchip tier 2? Let's have a look in our super storage system here. Microchip tier 2, yeah. I just need one of you, and then what else do we need? Summoning... in fact, I could have just left that in there. Let's do it this way. Put you back in. I've upgraded this now, so now it takes the items out of this because it was driving me crazy that it wasn't doing that. Emerald, I'm pretty sure we have that. You just need a wand core, so we can make one of those, and then... Oh, I guess there's no space for that at the moment. I wonder if I can do it just in my inventory here. Yeah, okay. Summoning staff. Right, let's try this thing out. Oh, that was a quest. Let's have a look at that. Quest... Bestiary? Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so block of gold, diamonds, or battle burritos. Ooh, those two things right there seem pretty good right now. But I'll decide what we need later. What was that item actually? I've had tons and tons of comments, including from Landstrider, and saying that there was an item. Oh, what is it called? OSS or something? Object Submission Station from Better Questing. Apparently we need one of these too. In fact, let's craft this because I want to set this going. Apparently, we've been trying all these different ways of like stacking up capacitors, trying to complete that energy quest. Apparently that's not the way to do it. You need one of these things. Can we just craft one? Why are my ladders in there? I don't know. Apparently we're missing a chest. Let's just add one of... Really? What is going on here? This is so weird. Okay, let's grab you. Oh, we had some chests. Okay. Put those in there. And try it now? Nothing. There we go. Object submission. Okay. And I must have some energy conduits in here somewhere as well. Conduit. Yeah, there we go. So, let's try this out. So if I put you, let's go on the other side where there's a little bit more space. If I put this like here, say, submit station. Okay, so we have to power adapter, power converter. Ah, here we go. Raw power, task RF charge. Yeah, okay. And then what? We just go power and power? Is that not how it works? How do we connect these power conduits? Apparently not like that. Tell you what, I'm just going to mess around with this 1 second, guys. Okay, I think I just figured out what we're doing wrong here. There's actually a compartment inside this block. So if we go back to... Oh wow, there's actually... Maybe going this way was a bad idea. I thought this would get us there more quickly. Raw power, task RF charge. If we take this and put this in here... No. Oh, okay. I think I need help again, guys. I don't know how this thing works. We will figure this out eventually, but right, I'm getting distracted. Let's see if we can figure out this summoning staff as well. So we have this like focus stuff above it. We can actually upgrade this thing into like different versions of the summoning staff too, I saw. Oh, cool. Okay, minion manager. Lastodon's... Ah, here we go. Beholder. Sitting? No. That's cool. Okay, yeah, let's do that. And then what? Just click you. No. No. Ah, here we go. And what, then we let go? Whoa, there we go. Beavelguy's Beholder. So this is what's just, like, jumped me. That was not something you want to turn around and find following you, right? Hopefully that thing will keep us safe. I wonder if there's, of course not, it's daytime. We'll have to try this out on some actual mobs and see whether it'll actually kill things for us. But I think that's pretty cool. Anyway, stop getting distracted. This is what I've been working on. So, we're getting close to being able to run this this sandwich factory here. So I kind of ran power all the way along here, and that runs into the building. If I open this up, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. Take this Yeta wrench. There's a whole kind of mess of cables hidden inside the actual structure of these kind of assembly machines. Oh, this guy's going to drive me crazy now, isn't he? I wonder if we can... No, we can't even kill him. Sorry, maybe it was a bad idea to summon him in here. Yeah, power basically joins the two things. It just comes through the ceiling. So we've got through the wall, so power comes up through the LV wire connector and powers all these machines. I went through every single one of them, and I kind of specified which items go in each one. So we've got all the recipes set up in every single one of these in the sandwiches. They use all their jelly. We're missing kind of bread and peanut butter at the moment. The jellies and the peanut butters are all made on this side, but we're missing kind of fruits and sugar in a lot of these as well. And the idea is, I need to make some more conduit facade things for these. I totally forgot about that. The idea is, like we've said, it makes all the jelly and the peanut butter. It goes along into here. This makes the sandwiches and spits them out the other side, and bread's gonna need to come in here. And this is kind of the next problem I need to work on, right? There was two issues. One was sugar, and I've got like a temporary fix for that at the moment. We just basically add the sugar ourselves, and the roof, and it goes through and fills up those crafters which are making the jelly. But the bread we need to get over here somehow from our bread farm up here. And this is what I'm kind of thinking of, because we've got all this bread stockpiling, and I think it is actually working pretty well. I keep coming over and I can see like flour being ground and, you know, all the rest of it. It's doing its job. We need to get it from here all the way over there. So what I was thinking of doing, you can see the item loader, and we've got an unloader on that side, is just having like a rail line all the way across here. And then the train can come over and unload all of the bread. Ready to make sandwiches. But then that opens a whole can of worms. Railcraft gives you so many options for how to do this, right? I was just going to do like a minecart, but I thought, you know, that would actually be kind of boring. So, you know, we could do a steam locomotive, but I thought that might be a little bit boring as well. So I think what we're actually going to do is go for an electric locomotive, so we can have it powered from the grid over there. Hopefully it won't take up too much power. Whoa, sorry about that, guys. Just had a completely random coughing fit. Yeah, hopefully it won't take up too much power, but I need to go and figure out how to make all of this stuff, so I'm going to take a quick cut now anyway, plus the sun's going down. I'm going to see what we can come up with, and I'll see you guys in just a bit. Okay, well, I looked into it, and it turns out you can't actually use the electric locomotives in the pack, or at least not at the moment, right? These things require something called shunting wire. Yeah, so you take this shunting wire here, and that pushes power into the electric tracks, and that's what keeps the electric locomotive running. But the power has to come from somewhere, and the only, what's it called? Yeah, there are these charge feeder units, right? Charge feeder. And there's only two. One's a creative mode one, which obviously we can't create, and the other one is an IC2 one. Obviously, we cannot produce IC2 power in Future's Edge. Now, in older versions, I know there used to be a version of this which would use RF power, and I just kind of assumed that it would be here as well, and it turns out, well, it just looks like it's not in the current version of Railcraft, so no big deal. I decided to go for the old-fashioned steam locomotives, and I painted it gold and black as well. And I've got a little setup running here, so if I just give you a quick overview of this, maybe we can give it a go. Let's just jump over these trees. Right, so we got the sandwiches here. The locomotive's going to come around, and hopefully the plan is stop here, get loaded full of sandwiches, and then it's going to take off over in this direction. And then you can kind of see here the path the track kind of loops around to the left. It'll go around, and it will first off fill up on water, and then it'll jump forwards a little bit and unload all of the sandwiches. And it's also going to load up at this in the same position on coal. So we've got a little frame drawer here. I kind of like how this looks actually. We've got like the hempcrete with that sort of factory block and texture in the background. I actually really like how that turned out. I might have to use it a little bit more. But yeah, then it'll take off, go back over there, and hopefully pick up some more sandwiches. So to start off with, we're going to try and get this going if I can. Stick you in here. The Sandwich Express. I have to turn you... No. Oh, great. I'm going to go through all of these again. We don't want boarding mode. Well, lockdown mode is what we wanted. Okay. We might have to fill this thing manually to start off with. Let's link you with you. Link started. Link failed. Oh, these things are an absolute pain. Let's just try and... I guess we're going to have to break this thing and place it again. I'm really, really bad with Railcraft. Why is that link failed? I want you and you. Yes, there we go. Link created. Maybe if I just grab a little bit of coal from in here. Can I not grab any coal? Oh, there's actually... What? Oh, it must be in here. Yeah, it is. Okay, that's fine. Put you in here. This does have water, apparently, from when we placed it under there before. And if we idle it, and hopefully that'll start heating up, I'm going to need to go and grab some sandwiches to get this thing started. So if we head over to the mine, I think I've... Not sandwiches, bread, rather. Let's see if we've got any in here that I can use just to get it going. Yeah, we got a little bit of bread there. Ooh, I might actually grab all that sugar too, because we're going to need all we can get. I kind of laid this out the way I did on purpose, so that... Oh, that didn't work that way. I'll show you. It's easier if I just show you. Switch on night vision, because it's gone nighttime. Because this now runs over where this sugar drawer is. So if I add like an extra sort of offshoot on here for like a sugar farm, I think I might actually build that in the near future. We can have the train come and unload sugar here at the same time, and it'll just go through into the system. But this work cart here, I really like, not work cart, cargo cart. I really like these. They show what's in them. So you can kind of see it's going to have like loads and loads of little breads in the back there. I think that's pretty interesting. And let's get this thing moving forward. Is that going to work? Running. There we go. So it's going to fill up, hopefully on water. And hopefully on coal as well. What's it waiting for? I might need to put some more coal in the system there. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, we've got the Sandwich Express. It's coming in. Let's see if it actually does what it's supposed to do now. Oh, there you go. It stops, and hopefully it's going to load up all of these sandwiches here. How much can this actually hold? Oh, wow, a fair bit. I don't even know if we have that many. I haven't actually been able to get in there to see what, like, how much we've actually produced, but this is all going to be good. Apparently that's more or less everything. And then this should head back. I'll see if I can beat it. Yeah, over here. To make sure we don't get run over, though. It's going to head through. That was supposed to whistle. I don't know if I got that wrong. I'm going to have to mess with that as well. Stops, fills up on water. Oh, this is supposed to unload, and it's not doing it. Yeah, okay, there are some seriously weird things going on at the moment. I'm going to need to mess around with these until I figure it out. I thought I had it, but I've just had to remove all the coal because it wasn't working properly. Ugh, it's fine. But yeah, the idea is this thing unloads all of its sandwiches, and these get then loaded into the factory on this sort of conveyor belt here. I kind of like this part. I think it's kind of cool. They go in, And then this goes along the conveyor system right here into this machine right here, and the bread should be evenly distributed roughly, well, I guess, between all of these different, like, crafters right here. So if we come out of here now, let's go back to the town hall, and let's dump all this stuff first if we can. Let's just grab as much bone meal as we have. And if we run back over to the grocery store, I can hopefully show you the next part as well, right? In fact, so this has started making some stuff already, but if I now, what shall I do? Let's just try and fill our inventory up with these things. Yeah, that should do the trick. Let's get a whole bunch of various fruits so we get a nice little selection. I've kind of shown you this part already, but I want to test it live. We're going to see if it actually works now. I think we're going to need a whole lot of bone meal. Running out of space here. Oh, whatever, that'll do. Let's just get a whole bunch more peanuts. And then, let's see, grab some more. Let's try some of these other fruits as well. Just get like a nice selection going. Yeah, cool. And then let's just dump this stuff on here. Ugh. It's a flawless system, guys. Yeah, let's run out of here again. Now, hopefully we can see this thing working. Yep, so all this stuff is now being delivered to the factory, right? It's going underground underneath and then comes up and gets delivered into the building. And if it's working correctly, this stuff will get loaded into here. Let's see if I can get over to this side. This thing should be making the jellies, so I guess we'll have to, yeah, there we go. As it picks them up, as long as it's got enough sugar in there, it makes the jelly and loads it into here. And then, hopefully, we will see. There's a few more coming on the other side there. I can see them. Okay, there was a... This is good. We're testing it as we go. We'll figure it out. So this is now making all of the peanut butter. That was the hold up. This should now come through, and there we go. It's going to mass produce all of these sandwiches, right? So now if we come outside the building, we can see those coming out the delivery sort of bay, I suppose. They get spat out into the ground, and those get brought underground to deliver into the drawer controller for the actual grocery store. And that means if we go back into the grocery store, hopefully, yes, we're getting more and more sandwiches filling up here. So, finally, we have a working sandwich factory. Working, sort of. I guess I'm going to have to mess around with those things up here. See, it's stuck again on the coal one. I need to figure out why that's happening. Yeah, leave it with me, guys. I'm going to mess around with this a little bit, and I will be right back. Okay, I think I finally got this stinking thing working now. It's not really pausing very long, but it's because it doesn't have much in there. I have checked, and it seems to actually be stopping for a while, unloading everything and sending it off again. I had the track in the wrong mode. I can't remember what this one's called, but when it looks like this, it seems to work okay. And then over on the other side, whoa, those elytra wings are a little bit crazy. It seems to be doing okay. Yeah, again, it's kind of cleared the backlog of bread now, but it does seem to be stopping. Loading all the stuff into that track and then taking it over. I can't get the whistle to work, though. I don't know what's up with that. So yeah, I'm happy with this. It does what it needs to do. I think I'm actually going to get this thing to idle, if I can catch it. Idle. There we go, because I don't want it to waste all of the coal that we've got. I might even just switch it off, actually. Let's just shut you down. Shut down. There we go. Just because otherwise it's going to burn through all that coal while I'm offline and, you know, burn through all the coal in the backlog. We don't have an unlimited amount, so we've got to be a little bit careful with it. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Seems to work okay. I can just get all the bone meal I need. This is making more peanut butter at the moment just because I'm going to need a good supply of that to go with all the bread. And once we've got those two things sorted, all I need to do is just stock up on fruit, basically. And yeah, then we need to figure out what we're going to do with all those sandwiches. So I think it might be nice to have a setup so we could make them available for other people too, if they want to come and have a nice snack. We're actually out of food now. I want to see if this works too. No? Oh, I can't just right click to load up my lunchbox. I was hoping that would work, but it's fine. We can just grab a selection, stick them in a chest somewhere, possibly even in the storage room, to be honest, because that's where I spend most of my time. And then if I run out of food, I can just right click, load it all up, and we'll be good to go. So yeah, I think, you know, I'll try and come up with a couple of new buildings to do for the next episode, but there is one other thing I wanted to mention, and that is, you know, we were up in the tower working on, you know, helping that mysterious benefactor with the research he'd left behind, because unfortunately he wasn't able to complete it in time, and he was taken over by those nanites which are infesting this world. And we heard like a piston sound, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And it turns out there's actually a new travel anchor which has appeared, and I think it's actually directly underneath that tower. So, next episode we're going to investigate that, because unfortunately we're out of time for today. So next episode we're going to check that out, see if we can make a little bit more progress with our research. But for now, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye!